y'all remember we used to have them balloon fights?
Yes.
Remember Amber walked outside, she was like, don't y'all hit me, they litter ass.
I'm still pissed about that too.
Welcome back to the Straight Chaos No Chaser podcast. I'm Adrian, your host, and today my guests are my homegirls, Tasha, Shantae, Diana, Amber, and Danielle. What's up, y'all? Yeah. Got a little something going on. We're over here painting, so just to shed a little light, Diana's birthday was a few days ago, and her amazing husband. I mean, please do not tell him this. He set it out for her, and so right now we are doing a paint and sip. We have a lot of beverages here, and he got us some photos to paint. So we're kind of winding down after our day. An amazing dinner.
Oh my God.
I think I had the best Brussels sprouts ever. I think I'm gonna like goat cheese a little bit more. I'm eating those Brussels sprouts.
So good.
And so now we're just winding down and doing some painting and sipping. And we're gonna talk today about what it takes to maintain a friendship. Last week we did an episode called Outgrowing Friendships. And so these ladies and I have been friends since 2002. Actually, the three of us have been friends longer than that because we grew up from the same town, went to the same elementary, middle school, high school. Yeah, our town is that small. And we've known each other for longer than that, but the rest of us, we started to get to know each other around, 2002? Through various circles. So, you know, life goes on, life happens, dynamics change, but one thing that has remained the same is our friendship. And so today we're just going to talk a little bit about what it means to us to maintain a friendship, what it looks like. But before we get into that, I want to cheers and make a toast. So we're going to get our glasses. I'm going to pour me a little peanut butter whiskey.
Ooh, okay. I need a little more in my glass.
A little peanut butter whiskey.
Can I have some Tito's?
Got the real thing. Oh,
Can we get some Tito's? Is it okay if I get a shot of Tito's?
Tito's.
Yes, fine.
Come on, little person.
Thank you. Oh, I'm already about to taste mine.
I'm sorry. I texted him. I forgot I was going to shave my glasses. That's good. Okay. All right.
So let's make a toast to maintaining friendships and making it last forever.
Make it last forever.
That was good. All right. So I know normally I do some trivia on the other episodes, but today we're not going to do trivia. What I want to do today is ask a question. When things are going like really, really crazy in your lives, what do you do to kind of get you back to a place where you're like steady, where you feel peace, where you feel like, you know what, this is going to be okay?
I think you do the things that make you you. And when I say the things that make you you, sometimes they change over time, depending on what you have going on in your life. And then other times it's the same thing. For me, I like to walk, or I like to sew now is my new thing. I didn't sew in college. But that brings me peace. And so when it comes to doing something for yourself, for your mental psyche, that's what helps me. You know, to either, you know, go for a light walk, just kind of reflect, and I pray and I sew. So these things help me to get back to me, in a sense.
I like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just getting back into self and things that help you feel at peace, like Tasha was saying, at ease, things that you enjoy, things that, you know, you may have forgotten at one time that you have to bring back, you know, so that you can get back into yourself. Like stuff you used to do, like, oh, I used to do X, Y, Z, I used to dance, I used to do this, but my schedule allowed me to forget that because you become so consumed. So just getting back to the basics of what makes you and what you truly enjoy, so you don't forget yourself.
So what is one thing that you feel like when you just have like a crazy day, be it at work, be it home, like, you know what, this is gonna realign me?
I say just quiet time, just peace, because sometimes there's so much noise that you can't even hear yourself. So you just need that time just to collect yourself without any other distractions, just to get back to that oneness, that self, that point of just recollection for yourself. So definitely just quiet and reflect, and then from there you can move back into other areas of your life to, you know, you have to pour yourself into. So yeah, definitely that one.
That's a great one.
That sounds so zen.
What do you do, Danielle?
Honestly, I was just sitting here thinking, like, what the hell do I do? Shoot.
Girl, you need something to do, child.
I know. I got my little stuff I be doing, but I don't know if that aligns me back, like nails and all that. But sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I'll get in the car and I'll drive.
Now that's a good one.
Yeah, drive.
Like me and the kids, I get the kids and we'll go like to my sister's house.
Yeah.
So you know, we'll just do stuff like that. I started doing more like with the kids. And started going out and stuff, taking them with me, although they already with me all day long. But like just taking them and stuff.
But you know what, going to that point, yeah, just changing up your routine sometimes, so you don't get into that norm of, you know, we do this all the time. Let's just change, like you said, let's go for a drive. It might be something to your sister's house, but just something out of our ordinary, so we don't just get into that rat pace of life. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that rat pace, that thing, hey, you feel like you drowning sometimes.
Right.
Now that's true.
What about you, Shantae?
I think for me, it is, I think my thing is, I didn't always have a outlet. I think just recently, I came into like, you know what, I don't never really just sit back and do stuff for me. I'm always moving at a fast pace. I don't sit, I don't think about me. Every time I get a second, I'm thinking about everybody else. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do it. But now, it kind of took me getting at a different point. Now that my son is a little older and can fend for himself a little more, now I can more focus on more things that I like more. And kind of piggyback on what Diana was saying on stuff that I used to love to do. And it's not easy to get back into what you used to do, but even if you can tap into it a little bit, can take you a long way.
Yeah.
So just for me, just to, like it is like they say, to be quiet and just do something that is about you. Put yourself first. And it's hard to put yourself first when you have so many things to where you are the person that guides things. You are the guiding force and everything.
You like the glue.
You're the glue. Not even the glue.
You the whole material makeup.
Foundation. Right.
The foundation. That's a good word for it. And that's a big responsibility, and it's pressure. Yes. And then you can't be the person to be like, you know what, I just ain't gonna do this today.
I quit,
man. Because you can't even do it. Because your kids gonna be like, bitch, please.
Right.
Your job might be like, don't play.
They ain't trying to hear that, period.
Okay.
You need everything, but yeah, just to be able to cut out everything and just think about yourself, or sometimes to not even do nothing. Just to, sometimes I think on top of all that, my favorite thing might be I be like, oh ain't nobody home. Oh, I'm about to go home.
Yeah.
It's
Nobody
exciting.
Nobody bothered me.
I'll never get that.
Yeah, sometimes your favorite thing is to do nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about you, Amber?
It's so crazy Shantae just said that because when the kids are gone, my favorite thing to do is to give myself a day where it's just me. Like, I shut out everybody, everything, and I focus on myself. And I do whatever I want to do, whether it be sit in the bed and watch The Flash or Criminal Minds or Harry Potter all day. Or, you know, if I want to just go to the park and eat lunch outside by myself.
Yeah.
Just getting some, really relishing in that time by myself. But when I don't get time to myself, my go-to thing is cooking. Because it's something about taking a whole bunch of different stuff and then like breaking it down and then making something more beautiful with it that other people can enjoy. Because being able to like make somebody else feel good makes me feel good. You know what? I get such a like joy out of like watching people eat my food and react off of it. Whether it's good or bad, you know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Now we want to know why, you know. But just like if somebody does enjoy my food, like that's it for me. I cook all day long, just sit and watch people eat.
Wow.
That's
I can eat. I can eat too.
I can eat.
I think for me, and I've said it before, I do things by myself, like go out to eat, or I'm just so accustomed to it. But just to get peace of mind when things are just kind of in disarray, I'll go sit at a bar and eat and just think about what's going on, how bad it is or isn't, and then what I'm gonna do about it. Because I feel like you can't complain about something that you're not trying to fix. You're not trying to do something about. So that's something I tell people all the time. So for me, I just try to just regroup and just see what I need to do moving forward to have a better result. And sometimes it's not that I'm gonna get it right. The next attempt is just trial and error. So that's what I do for me. So, yeah. But moving forward into our segment, maintaining friendships. We've been friends since, again, college year and college freshman year and a little bit before that. And things have changed. You guys have had babies, gotten married, and we still managed to keep a solid foundation for our friendship. And some people don't have that.
A lot of people don't have that.
A lot of people don't have that. And I just want to shed light or ask you guys what you think allows us to keep this bond that we have. And it's not to say that things have always gone right. It's not to say that things have always been copacetic, but you know, we've gone past whatever adversity has come our way. So I'm gonna go this way and start with Diana and ask, like, just what do you think allows people to maintain friendships?
Well, I think if you have a good foundation from the beginning, a true foundation from the beginning, I think that's going to be the basis of keeping it and continuing it. I think with us just being always, I mean, we're pretty honest. We're pretty genuine with each other. What you see is what you get. We accept each other for however we are, our differences, our own uniqueness. And I think just that acceptance of us allowing each other to be who we are and just learning to love each other for that and embracing our differences and how they really, you know, they really gel together to make us who we are. So I think that was a big part of our foundation, and from that, us just being able to continue our growth in our relationship. So I think it made it easy. Nothing was forced. So I think that is one of the things that's really helped us continue our relationships, our foundation, just for us to keep growing as friends, you know.
And also add on to that, what is one of your fondest memories with us?
Ooh,
Oh, good.
one with who? With all of us?
Right.
I mean, whatever. Whatever.
I would say this. It's really too many for me just to pick just
Yes.
one, honestly. But I would say this, even for today, we show up for each other.
Yes.
Whatever it is, whatever occasion, from graduations to wedding. I remember going for you to your graduation. I remember we were just outside the car. I don't even know where we was at. We was dancing in front of the car and stuff like that. I mean, just us showing up for everybody's special event, even if we can't physically be there.
Or everybody.
But yeah, we're there. So it's too many to pinpoint. But I'm just saying how we show up for each other, and we know we're always there for each other.
Oh,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's so good.
Shantae.
I think for me, I would say, just being real, like being your authentic self. We in a world right now where everyone is, I won't say everyone, but I think a lot of people are portraying something that they are not. And when you get around people that you have always been around and you can still stay your genuine self and it still be good and it still be right, that feels good. Like even everybody, we all have jobs, we go here, we go there, and even you don't have to be fake, but you don't get to be yourself.
Right.
And so when you get around people that accept you for yourself and you don't have to try to be something you're not, you don't have to force stuff, that makes things very easy. And just like even for me, I just feel like we have such a different mix of friends. Like, I think for me, I always say, like, why she friends with me? It don't even But I think, like I said, I think I'm a real person.
Yeah.
And then people around me are just like, one thing about her, she ain't gonna lie. She ain't gonna do nothing fake. She gonna have your back. And I think we can see that in each other. And we know that about each other. Even if we don't talk every day, I cannot talk to any one of y'all for months, but I always know what it is. And it's also the people that we have around us. Like, it's people that have came into our lives after our friendships and they see what it is and they piggyback off of it like, oh yeah, this is serious, this is real. So I think that's amazing in itself. So I think that helps us, like, yeah, we lit this shit.
Liddy, so what's one of your most memorable moments? Like anything you can think about?
It's very hard. But I think one of my things that I love the most about us was, I think dorm memories.
Oh, I
Just with us being in one person's room.
All the day.
And it's
All that.
and it's 10 of us.
True.
And back then we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have no big ass speakers, we just had each other. And we would have 5 in one twin bed, 5 in another twin bed, and we would just be happy and wake up and kick it and keep it going, and that just was it was genuine. It was genuine. That I think about that a lot. Like, damn, we really liked each other.
Right, I like you.
That we didn't have to be around each other for people to see us with each other.
None of
It's
that.
like, nah, I'm finna go with my goddamn friends. Fuck y'all. And that just was it. And we just always been that way. We almost fucking 87 years old and we'll still sleep in a bed together. So I think that's just fire.
Facts. Tasha.
Okay, so
Tasha
I
so ready.
I was ready. So
You ain't getting that when you come to me.
when it comes to being friends and maintaining friends, I for one am one of the married friends, and I will say there is nothing, no relationship like your girl. Absolutely
That's so
no relationship
So true.
like those who know you Because sometimes when you're married, you have to play your position. You got to play your role.
Okay.
And you can't always fall apart, or you can't always, and of course, this is your partner. Of course, you're supposed to be able to say everything, but sometimes you just can't. And so with your girls, you're like, look, I can't today. Like, I can't today. You know what I mean? Whatever. And it's okay. And like Shantae said, it's 100% regardless. They know who I am.
Right.
I don't have to fake or put on or nothing. I don't have to put no makeup on.
Okay.
Look, like Danielle said, Tasha, don't wear that fake. Because your panty line showing in the back. That's straight up real. That's what friends do. And one of the most memorable things that I can think of is back to college. But I didn't have much at all coming to Fort Valley. And when I met the girls, I call them the girls. They never made me feel like I never had nothing. If two had cars, we all had cars.
Right.
If one had enough to make tacos,
We all
ate.
Tacos.
Period, baby.
Period.
Yeah.
So that was the thing that always made me know from that point that, we don't have to have a lot, but if one has, we all have. And so I took that into my personal life, as I went on to, your career and graduate school, whatever we went on to do, we were never, no matter how high up any one of us got, dentists, veterinarians, whatever you are in your position, we never was higher than anyone. Never. So that's just the dynamics of our friendship, which I love.
Me too. What about you, Danielle? Danielle, what about you?
Like I said, I had to think about this one. I wasn't gonna be ready.
For you guys that don't know, Danielle is always a couple of steps behind. You gotta drag along.
When she said it, I just said.
I was really surprised that she was dressed today. She was first
She was
to
on
be
it.
dressed.
Danielle has changed.
Yeah.
She
Ooh,
ran on down the kids.
Baby.
Come on, Danielle.
Time management.
Time management.
Time management.
But I'm sorry, go ahead, Danielle.
No, but I think just how they say it's God sent.
Give me my word, man. I was on here practicing and everything.
I just feel like that's what it is because you think about like all the other friendships we've had like with other individuals, how they've like fallen out. Like we might have known those individuals for a long time and might have known them like from different lives. Like y'all might have been in bed together or might have been dancing or cheering or no matter what. When I think about it, like those relationships have like fallen out, but my relationship with y'all been the same, solid since then.
With a capital S, baby.
With a popular ass. And to think, y'all, let me tell y'all this story real quick. They wasn't gonna be my friends. Let me tell y'all why.
Oh,
Because
she busted
I was
split.
busting a split.
Busted wide
Busted wide open.
Because you was been
In a bathing suit.
We were like,
They was like,
I will say, I was like, that was a lot, but she did do it. Like, I cheered for you. At the same time, I was like,
It was
I ain't like that.
Team Riley and Heather.
Yeah, I
We
ain't
was
like that.
up
Y'all
there
doing too much
dancing.
for me, baby.
right.
But guess what?
I was for it.
Turn around, them heifers came to be my friend.
Yeah, we did. We lived in the same dorm.
Yeah, we was in the same dorm.
And your baby was our baby.
And yeah, right. So it's been real. It's been solid. And then plus I can be my truest self when I'm with y'all. Y'all in my family.
Yeah.
Like my realest self. So it's been cool.
Because we don't want you if you ain't gonna be you.
Right. I wouldn't want y'all if y'all couldn't be yourself either around me. Like, hold up, girl, who are you?
Right.
But let me get to my fondest memories.
Right.
So I got a couple, and I remember this.
Oh my God.
No, It's when we lived in, was it Josie Hall? What hall did we live in next to Davidson? It wasn't Josie. So we had the dorm manager, momager, or whatever they want to be called at night, Miss Kitty.
Oh, you
Miss Kitty used to fall asleep. Her mouth wide open. And we used to go in there. We used to get up to the window.
Yes.
And we used to scream.
Do y'all remember we squirt that water in her mouth?
No. Hey, is this a story when we came back from Showtime? 2 people holding the door. 2 people were holding the door outside, and then 2 people was on the floor like this.
Oh my.
We like this. 1, 2, 3.
I was on window duty.
She like this.
She jumped.
Run.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Yeah,
remember when
yeah.
she called Carrie and Carrie talked about y'all? She called y'all. She called you.
That's so slow ass thing.
Oh man, that thing was classic.
Oh my goodness.
That's a classic moment. I
Yeah,
always
that was a
remember.
good one.
That was, yeah.
That, you took my story, Danielle.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That was a good one, though.
What about you, Amber?
Okay. Well, Danielle pretty much said what I was going to say. You know, when you said maintain this friendship, I think it's the thing of we have put in work into these relationships.
Right.
And it's always like, you know, that level of respect of the diversity that we do have with each other. There's no judgment there. It never happened, but we can read each other.
Yes.
We can definitely read each other. And when we do it, we accept it as our sister coming to us out of respect.
Right.
From, you know, and the one thing about our group that I love more than anything is how we celebrate and support each other in everything that we're doing. You know, like Diana said as well. And then too, you know, like I said, you know, we couldn't have did this on our own. Because like Danielle said, shoot, we were looking at her like, this is helpful, this wasn't anything. You know, but, you know, it was meant for her to be a part of our crew,
Right.
which is everybody, even though they ain't here right now in the podcast. And it's crazy because those memories that we developed, they might not have all been, like some of my funnest memories, Tasha may have been there, but it may not be something that is impactful for her
Right.
that it is for me, but she was there. So
Right.
she remembered that moment, whether it was a triumph for me or somebody else, or if it was just something funny. We always, you know. Now, I'm going to tell you, laughter, definitely, our sense of humor amongst us
Unmatched.
is unmatched. And it's like, no matter what I say or do, I don't care how corny or lame it is, y'all get it. You know? And I be like, yes, I'm funny with somebody. You know, it matters. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, funnest memory. Okay, funnest memory. Our first time trying out for phasing. That was a great memory. Us going down to Gorilla Thriller.
Oh, remember, and they sprayed that mace in there?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how we
We
split
had
up.
outfits on.
We had them outfits.
We had so much
I
fun.
had my booty out.
Yes.
I had them cut up
Yes.
shorts. I was like, ain't nobody gonna see me because I'm going back to Florida Valley.
You could not keep no clothes on me, Danielle.
Shantae.
Shantae.
Hold on now.
But yes, Gorilla Thriller was so much fun. I mean, I lost the whole shoe.
No, you went to the hospital.
That
That was
She
it.
was throwing out black stuff. She
She
was
talking
underage drinking.
She had
Boy.
And you, who and Trina was in the shower. We had to put them in the shower naked because they was drunk.
Wait,
And
I remember
Trina
this
was
one.
like, oh, look at me. Look at me.
Oh my God, do y'all remember I tried to move it out in Josie? It went wrong.
It went wrong.
It went all the way left.
I can't see these numbers on there.
That Gorilla Thriller, but yeah, them some good memories. Go ahead, Amber. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. That's basically about it. I mean, even to the point where like my mama and daddy like ask about y'all. You know, like y'all they friends. You know, well, I mean, to them y'all are their daughters as well.
Right.
But yeah, that's I got plenty more. I could do a whole series on the fondest memories, but I'm just gonna stick with them two.
You're up.
Ooh, what I got?
So
Come on with it.
I think that the reason we've been able to maintain our friendship over the years is because of who we are to our core, the values that we hold. And I mean, it's just pretty much a sum of what you guys have already said. We can speak truth to one another. We're genuine. We've been there through some hard times for one another, you know. And the thing about it is, we don't even have to. Something can be going on, and Tasha may want to talk to Shantae about it. Adrian ain't gonna feel away.
Right.
Amber can want to talk to
Right.
Diana about something.
True.
Danielle ain't gonna feel away.
Right.
Like, we good.
Yeah, think about that.
You know, because
Yeah.
some people get, they feel
why
away.
you ain't tell
Right,
me?
like why? Oh, so why I ain't know? You know, and there's never been any jealousy. And one of the things that I really love about our group is we're all different.
Yeah.
Like different. Diana different. She like the mama. Shantae and Amber are kind of like the most similar too. They
Yeah.
firecrackers.
Yeah.
That's them. Tasha, Prayer Warrior,
Mother Magdalene.
Tisa,
Yeah.
Tisa Sweet,
Mother Teresa.
Carrie,
It's like we got all levels.
Loner,
Yeah.
but she cool.
Carrie's our
Toya,
I
cool,
love
calm, and collected.
Yeah.
Lindsay, hand talker.
Oh my God.
Good.
Yes.
Trina, she gonna do what we want to do. Good. You know what I'm saying? Danielle, little bitty firecracker, but
Everywhere.
good. You know, we are all. Who did I miss? I miss anybody? Me, whatever I am. Goofy,
Everything.
silly,
Lover of all things.
lover of all things.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I've always loved about us. Like, we're all so different. And I have always loved you guys and admired you guys for like being dancers.
Yeah.
I really can't see
And we
that.
would support you guys. I remember those
Yeah.
basketball games. We used to get up.
Oh my God.
We like, oh, they finna dance.
That
Walk
was
around to the other
an
side.
event.
Some cheerleaders, you know. But I just
Y'all
think,
would know the routine. Like y'all would know the lighting and everything. Now, he came in a little bit like that time.
Yeah, I caught that.
you need to do better next time. But no, I really think that it's just who we are to our core, and we've never been like jealous with one another's relationships, and just that we've always been loyal to one another. We've always been kind to one another.
Yeah.
We don't do this thing where we be talking about each other, around each other back, and have attitude. If we got an issue with one another, we gonna say it. We gonna tell you. You know.
I ain't like what you had said.
And sometimes people can't do that. And
A lot of people can't do that.
And I think that anything worth having is worth working for,
Yes.
worth
Yeah.
talking out. Like, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And you guys have shown up for me, you know, numerous times.
Right, girl.
And, you know, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Now, my most memorable moment, so many.
I know.
Telling you.
I think one of my most memorable moments is, so we would do this birthday thing. Oh,
Welcome to the chaos.
welcome to the chaos.
Welcome to the chaos.
Baby Drew.
Right.
This is the mom edition.
One of my most memorable moments though is when we used to do birthday. Or we don't sleep. Oh, they used to get on my nerves. Shantae, I'm sleepy.
We don't sleep! God damn it!
Oh, jump on the bed. We don't sleep. I'm like, but I'm asleep right now. But whose birthday was it? I think it was my birthday because we lived in Josie Hall on the first floor, me and Marticia. And we was making all that noise. And our dorm mother, Miss Kitty, came out and we hid. And Tisa opened up. She said, "Meow." Oh, was that Danielle? No, that was Tisa. Ma'am, that's not what us to put that noise. Yes, we sleep. Close the door. Leave. We don't sleep. Hey, wasn't there? But you know, I just thought of a moment. Wasn't there somebody who was
not making no mice went off. Everybody was going under the bed and the clock. I don't know where we hid in that room.
But Amber, don't laugh too much now, honey.
No,
So
we
you
was
called
saying
us.
Amber.
Amber called us. Remember she?
Butt down there.
I invented butt down.
Oh my God.
Literally.
Oh, you. No.
Oh,
They
you.
always call me because I get the message. You too.
What I did?
Everybody. Listen. No, we don't go on that. Yeah, I get all of them messages and I have to go be the one to bear news to everybody. But you done call me, Amber, Shantae, I done open your door. We all heard you. Oh, yes.
Show mind your business.
And you know what else I want to say also, which is great. Not only do we know it's real, everybody know it's real.
Yeah.
Anybody that know us, from guys to girls to teachers to this to this, they ask about how your friends doing.
Yes,
And y'all are some real friends. When outside people can see it and can feel it, that's for real deep. Cause y'all don't even know us.
Right. Y'all remember that one place I think all four of us took?
I was just gonna say that man.
History. Dr.
He was like,
No.
He loved Diana.
But y'all
girls.
know, remember, whenever it was test day, it was me, Shantae, Adrian. They would leave us our 4 chairs open in the front because they knew we gonna pass them answers to the back.
And they didn't even know I was slow.
Shantae was the passer. Shantae made sure the rest of the class got it. I mean, that was crazy.
Listen, we used to do that. Oh, y'all remember we used to have them balloon fights?
Yes.
Remember Amber walked outside, she was like, don't y'all hit me, they litter ass.
I'm still pissed about that too.
But it's so funny how we just had like a little small something going on and then it just turned into something big.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll never forget that time Tisa, she was running, stop.
Boy, that
Boom, I was like, everything just stopped. We like, she done, cause she had asthma.
Yeah.
Man, we like, this is shut down, man. Oh my God.
Everybody else, my motherfucking party over.
Lights on. You know one thing I used to wonder, how did we all pile into Carrie's car to get the showtime, to be there before Nell?
I don't.
Sometimes we would take 2 trips, because it was right there.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, before that
We
time.
were all in that
We
t-shirt,
did.
shorts, ready
We
to dance.
did, though. We used to be
We
standing
was
right outside of Josie.
Yeah, oh yeah. It used
No.
to
What was that dance that came out? It was hot
Chingy
during the
dance.
summer. Yes. The little chingy dance. Boy.
I like
me,
the way
Shantae, and boy, we told that dance for up at Showtime. That
Oh, you know
song
what
came on.
do y'all remember? Keep just getting.
Oh my
Keep
goodness.
they looking
Like,
That's the first swag. And,
No.
I can't say
Y'all remember this though? Y'all remember whenever one of us had man problems and Don't Trust No Nigga used to come on?
Oh.
Put that in
Oh.
Put
them in the middle. We put them in the middle.
Here you go. You put your trust in the whole life. I'm in the else in the circle. She like,
I'm so sad.
and that's how you used to circle a lot. So needless to say, we have so many memories and
I don't know.
No. Y'all, I have tapped out.
Oh my God.
but needless
I'ma
to say,
finish mine
we
later.
have so many memories. I mean, we can go on and on and on about our memories.
But this weekend is definitely one for the books.
This weekend
Yes.
definitely one for the books.
For the
Like,
books, for sure.
this was much needed.
was
Diana,
good.
I hope that you
I enjoyed it.
look into that camera. I know people ain't seen your face in a minute. Look
Yes.
at
I
Right.
know clearly.
Dirty
Clearly.
Y'all know she did that moonwalk.
Y'all already.
When playing.
I play with my motherfucking friends.
Period.
And that's on period.
And that's on what period. But you guys, and I also want to say before we close this out, because this has been an amazing show. You guys are some awesome wives and mothers. I got to catch up, y'all. Actually, this weekend, I'm at -1. Because these 12 children.
Girl.
What you say?
And you see one of them back there, but Drew is a grown up.
What time it is?
Drew is a grown up. He don't go to sleep. We don't sleep. We don't sleep.
For sure.
Drew looked at me like I was short of saying, I should have left him alone.
So before we go, I always ask that you give one tip to leave with people. And so this tip can be whatever you want, whether it's about this podcast. Drew, I see you. Don't you touch that camera.
Hey, man.
Whether it's about this podcast, whether it's about, life, struggles, whatever. Just a tip that you want to leave with the people. A go home tip.
Well, I'm going to say, always be your authentic self, period, regardless to if people accept that or not. Because at the end of the day, we don't need a carbon copy of everybody else. Just be who you are and do you. That's it. Do you and love those around you. They're there for a reason.
Amen.
Love them. Because life is short, man.
Yes.
That's my tip.
Yeah, I had to say that too. And cherish the moments where you are. Cherish the present. Don't worry so much about the past and the future. Appreciate where you are and be there in that moment for where you are. Because that moment will be gone and then that's gone. And that's it.
Once it's gone, you can't get it back.
Can't get it back. That's
Mine
true.
would be, if you're going to care about someone's opinion, care about somebody who care about you.
Yes.
Oh,
We in a time where you care about people on the internet, you don't even fucking know them.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Care about people who care about you.
Yeah.
That is
That's
my
it.
thing.
That's
like
a good
that.
one. Hear about people who
That's
care about you. That's a good one.
Danielle.
And once again. Let me think. Fuck them niggas. No.
Oh. Yeah, we gonna tell them what it means.
No.
No.
But for real, just breathe.
Just breathe.
Just breathe.
Just
Just
breathe.
breathe.
I like that.
Why would she say that I did?
Amber.
But you drew.
Word of advice. I don't know. I didn't really have anything. Just know in every situation you have a choice.
True.
And the way to have happiness in your life is to choose the choice that's gonna be most by love.
That's good. That's good.
The right to choose.
The right to choose. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm concentrating on Michelle over here.
Yes. Come on. She look great.
I feel the pressure on, but I gotta make Shell proud.
Y'all feel. Make
Um,
sure you're informed.
My tip is, if it feels real, it's real. If it doesn't feel genuine, it isn't genuine. If you gotta second guess anything, whether that's with your friendships, your relationships, and it just don't sit right with you, something wrong. I just feel like when something is too much work, it's probably not worth your time and your energy.
Amen.
Unless it's a place that you really want to be. Again, that's friendships, relationships, and it's always a two-way street. It can't just be one-sided. And then the other thing that I want to say is, sometimes we get so caught up in what's being said, but pay attention to who's saying it.
Ooh.
That's good.
That's where you should place your value,
Okay.
on who's saying it.
Who's saying it?
So yeah, that's all I got. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of us. Carrie, Toya, Trina, Tisa, Lindsay. Who did I miss?
We love
I think
y'all.
that's it. Yo, we wish you guys could be here on the show. I done messed up my picture. How I did that? We wish you guys could be here on the show with us today. We love y'all so much, and at some point in time we will all get together and have a really, really big reunion. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this podcast with everybody you know. And until next time, we're going to sing a song. Thank you for being a friend. Do, 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 do. Travel down the road and back again.
So we started at the bottom.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Doom, doom. And if you threw a party and you invited everyone you knew, you would see the niggas it would be for me and the car.